Hey guys, Ronin Games here. Welcome back to another video. We're back in Plants vs Zombies and continuing the lightning round. So in the last video I of course introduced you and I told you how you could play as the zombies. So in this video I'm going to be going through all the zombies now, like how I did all the plants. Originally this was going to be a series where I replayed the entire game series from scratch. I am still going to do that. It just won't be a first time for me. It'll be like a Tuesday. So yeah, first up we'll just go from top to bottom. We have the Imp. Now the Imp has the lowest HP, as you can see. He has the Imp Blast, which just shreds through ammunition really quick. He's more of a close quarters character. However, he does have this thing where he can do a sort of a jump and a boost, and it allows him to do these little tricks. He has the gravity grenade, which sort of, if you're a plant, will trap you in it and stop you from using your abilities. The Impta, I can't say it. We just start spinning around and shooting. And finally, we just gotta wait for it to charge up. It's probably one of the coolest abilities that he has. He also does this really cool reload animation, I must say. He has, hang on, a flipping mech suit called the Z-Mech. And that has its own weapons, just like the Citron and Garlic drone. So the Robo Laser is like this laser minigun. However, it does have a recharge. He has this rocket feature where he shoots some missiles. A stomp where anyone who's in the way gets obliterated. And finally, there is an eject / self-destruct. So basically, he's Diva from Overwatch, but superior because this came out before Overwatch. Next we have Super Brains. And this guy actually has like enhanced jump. This guy is also primarily melee. However, if you zoom in, he can shoot a heroic beam. However, he mostly just has heroic fists. He has the heroic kick, which launches him forward and anyone in the way back. Super Ultra Ball, which he basically pulls a Hadouken, or if you're a nerd and a Dragon Ball fan, Kamehameha. Because again, nerd. And finally, he spins. Because of course he does. Then we have Captain Deadbeard, who is one of my favorites. He's primarily a close range shotgun type, with his scurvy scatter shot, basically like a shotgun, and shoots 2 rounds per time. So you're counting 2 and there's 12. That's around 6 shots altogether, so make them wise. However, if you zoom in, he becomes a sniper and becomes the spyglass shot, where he shoots long range single medallions and only uses 1 shot at a time. He has the Cannonball Rodeo, which has 6 shots, does high amounts of damage. The Barrel Blast, where he sort of goes into this barrel Sonic Solid Snake style, and if you detonate it, he pulls a Guy Fawkes. And finally, like the Cactus, he has his own drone called the Parrot Drone. Also, I forgot to mention, if you line it up, you can actually push players with the drone. And like the Garlic, he has a sort of primary weapon and cause an airstrike because it's America. I actually don't know where Plants vs Zombies takes place. Suburbia, I think. So that's American, I assume. Next, we have one of my personal favorites, the Foot Soldier. This guy is sort of like the most regular enemy you can get, and a lot of players seem to play this guy. He has the Z1 Assault Blaster, which is basically an assault rifle. I love how he reloads. He has the Zombie Stink Bomb, which if you're a plant, you take damage and you can't see nothing. He has a full-on rocket launcher, which does incredible amounts of damage. I think 200 damage if you get a direct hit. And finally, there is the rocket jump, which is pretty self-explanatory. Soldier from TF2 can eat his heart out. Rest in peace, Rick May. If you don't know who that is, that's the voice actor for Soldier in TF2. I'm just kidding, I'm not going to do that rubbish. Next, we have the engineer. Now, I just need to do something just to make sure. Okay. So the engineer is this fat boy with, yeah. Shame you have to see that all the time. He has a concrete launcher, which is like a grenade launcher. Either detonates at a long range, or if it's point blank, detonates on impact. Basically, Demo Man from Team Fortress 2. He has the sonic thing, which stuns plants. A jackhammer, which he can still shoot out of and gives him speed. Pretty much like the pea shooter's hyper, and then finally, like the pea shooter's hyper, he could go into this mode, or this stationary turret mode, where he has a full-on minigun. That's also really loud. Next, there's the scientist. He has this sort of shotgun goo blaster, which has probably one of the coolest sounding weapons, sound gunshots in my opinion. Sounds so cool. Now this guy has a few abilities I'll go over. He has a heal beam, which I don't often use. Instead, I use the zombie heal station, which is like the sunflower's mini flower, or the heal flower. So he deploys that, it basically sprays this healing gel. He has a sticky bomb, so if a plant walks by, it'll explode, or you can put it on the plant and blow them up. And finally, he has a warp where he literally teleports depending on which direction you're facing, as I've just demonstrated. And finally, we have another one of my favorites. We have the All-Star, who's armed with a freaking minigun. And again, minigun users have this cooldown. This guy has a few abilities. He has the Imp Punt, which is like the chili bean bomb. He throws a sort of imp with some bombs and pretty much kamikazes themselves. The dummy shields, which is like the tall nut battlement or barricade. And finally, he has this ramming ability, which does good damage, but mostly pushes people back. Finally, we have the Hovergoat 3000. Sounds like a transformer. Though this is actually my least favourite. At least it does have some perks, you know, like it beatboxes when he reloads. This has this really cool tune. He has this sort of like boosting ability for players. Mega awesome laser, which slows him down but does good damage, more concentrated damage. And finally, it's like a boost. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I suppose for the rest of the video, I'm just gonna have some fun with this before I end it off. See if I can get a good shot with the rocket launcher here.
Get wrecked!
Oh, yes! Move, mate. There are these NPCs called weeds that you can fight if you're a zombie, and then of course there are the regular zombies or brown coats that you can fight if you're a plant. So yeah, overall this is actually one of the funnest games I had ever played. Still is. I'd argue more fun than Minecraft, but then that would be blasphemous. So this game is close in my book. It was one of the first shooter games I was legally allowed to play. And I'm being shot. Oh, there are also champions which drop money when they die, so... Oh, hang on, I got... Kaboo! I missed. I'm dead. First death in this long bit of chaos. So yeah... He's just got him laid out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much Garden Warfare. You just gotta have fun. This game is just a shower thought come to life. Or work the intrusive thoughts one and I'm being lit up. Come on. Yes, I got the money. So yeah, be sure to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified about my future videos. This happens to be the first video you see by me. Please do consider subscribing. Helps out a ton. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.